Hey, what's going on everyone? Matthew from therighttrader.com back in with another cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be doing a price prediction and review of Elrond. It has the ticker EGLD for EGLD, and this is a crypto that has actually performed very well over time. Definitely a little bit of a underrated crypto. I mean, I don't think that many people realize how much this crypto has gone up over the last few years. And really, I mean, since it's started, it's a crypto that's performed very well and very steadily. So you have to give credit where credit's due. Currently sitting just under a $5 billion market cap, so still fairly medium tier in terms of market cap, which is good, gives it some room for growth. And by the way, if you're interested in trading or investing in any cryptocurrency, make sure to check out Femex. I'll leave a link to them in the description. They're a new partner on this channel and absolutely one of my favorite exchanges of all time. They even have contract futures trading for crypto, so make sure to check them out. But moving forward with Elrond, I will be talking a little bit about what I think is going to happen next. We just saw a pretty sharp pullback after a steep run-up. So, you know, this was just a bit of a compensation for this spike here. But really, this is a crypto that should actually probably be higher right now as we speak, and probably will get back very easily to its high and even start pushing above $500. We'll talk a little bit about that in just a second. Also, let's take a look at some articles here that are pretty bullish in terms of Elrond. Now, this article is about, smart contract platform, and they mention Elrond as being, one of the best ones. That's a blockchain for distributed apps and enterprise level businesses, and it has the goal of becoming the technology ecosystem for the new internet. According to the project's website, the network utilizes sharding technology to enable the processing of 15,000 transactions per second, which is very, very high actually, even amongst the fastest and the most scalable blockchains. This is very high up there. And average transaction cost of, this is sub-cent fee, 0.001. That's absolutely huge. You can also see here that the late year price rally seen in the protocol's native EGLD token came after the launch of a 1.29 billion liquidity incentive program by the Elrond-based Mayar exchange DEX. So that is, one of the things that caused the spike in price, and also a partner with a Romanian music festival where you could pay in EGLD. Also, other bit of news here, 3 reasons why the price of Elrond has hit new highs. This was obviously just a few weeks back, but basically the capabilities for DeFi with the Mayar exchange. Also, many exchange listings for the actual EGLD token. KuCoin listed it, and I'm sure many others as well. And then just general ecosystem expansion. And obviously, these smart contract proof of stake platforms have just all been generally performing very, very well. And I think that this is going to be no different for Elrond. We're going to take a quick look at the website here, go over the main portions. This is a, blockchain that is built for businesses and enterprises as well. So they're really targeting all fronts here. Massively scalable, adaptive sharding brings a 1,000 times improvement in throughput compared to previous blockchain iterations. Now, that is one of the big selling points of Elrond. If we look at the staking rewards, you're going to see very, very high staking rewards of over 21% right now. They kind of tell you why you should be staking Elrond, but earning competitive rewards is really the main reason. And you can see returns of over 21% a year. So that is pretty high in terms of staking rewards, especially considering that this is a stable crypto that's performed very well. That's not something that you see that often, right? And this is a crypto that's been around already for some time now. So, depending on how much you have, you could really earn some serious amount even per month or year. And that is always a very nice plus in terms of holding. It gives you bigger incentive to actually not sell the token. They talk a little bit about blockchain to elevate your business. It's obviously targeting businesses that want high scalability, high speed, and low transaction cost. They kind of explain here the process of Elrond: initial call, identify opportunity, tailored solution, timeline and cost, and delivery and evaluation. And of course, you could contact them, but it's very good that they're targeting this in such a professional way. I'm sure they already have a lot of business partners that have been utilizing the Elrond blockchain. And of course, they talk, about the Q1 report and stuff for investors. It's overall a very professional cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency project. Just a quick overview of the stats here: 1.2 million wallets and over 53% of the supply staked. That is always absolutely amazing. They have a really strong team of people who worked at Microsoft, Google, Intel. Really, really impressive. And also strong investor backing. I want you to look at the investors here. These are some of the biggest names in crypto: Woodstock, Maven 11, and Binance Labs. So Binance Labs is actually an early investor in Elrond. You can actually see that the head of Binance Labs said Elrond's outstanding contributions rest on two foundational building blocks: a novel scaling approach of adaptive sharding and secure proof of stake consensus, enabling fast and secure decentralized networks. So that is, why Binance invested in them. Of course, as you can see by the returns, I'm sure they've done very good on that. Onboarding the next billion people toward a multi-trillion-dollar market. This is one of the goals of Elrond, as seen in this post over here that they made. I'll spare you the details, but basically they are kind of identifying the opportunities, right? New type of money, of course, with these global currencies, digital currencies, new kind of DeFi Web3 experience, and everything tokenized. So they kind of explain here how they sort of plan on accessing that with, of course, their Elrond platform and their token EGLD, the programmable money powering the entire Elrond ecosystem. And in the last few months, they've brought massive progress. You can see here, committed more than 1.4 million lines of code, made over 120 releases, over 2,000 validators over the world. That is actually very high. And you can see that only 150 days after the mainnet launch, they have over 90,000 active accounts, 1.3 million transactions processed, and over 50% of their supply that is locked for staking. Their ecosystem includes 115 businesses already. I'm sure that's going to turn into thousands over the next few years. And they also saw a huge increase in their EGLD token metrics, right? So that is, of course, one of the huge things that made it increase so much, right? And of course, they are planning a stage of hypergrowth here, which we've already started to see. If we take a look at some of their stats, which they show publicly on their website, you can see their circulating supply, staked supply, floating supply, and also nice graphs on user adoption, which literally has not stopped, right? Has been pretty much ever and steadily increasing since its launch, and now we're really reaching some interesting levels, right? Over 1 million users, as you can see. You can also see the distribution of the tokens there. As far as staking metrics is concerned, right, we've talked about that. Over half the supply is indeed staked, and you can see, their amount of daily transactions, etc. Daily transactions up very, very nicely, actually, over 6% here. Their current supply looks like it's actually decreasing a little bit, which is pretty bullish. And that's always something you want to take a look at. Also, their GitHub comics, as far as developer activity, that is actually at a very high amount as well here, over 80 in just 2 days. And they also show their Twitter mentions up 69%, and also their Google impressions. So looking good as far as the stats are concerned. They have this Mayar technology that is part of their project, and you can kind of see what it's about, right? Seamless onboarding, hero tag, social payments. It's basically a way of simplifying blockchain for your average person. That's what it seems like to me, and obviously this could very much be used in the future. It's already worked for projects like Algorand, for example. So this is really nice to see as well. Also, they have their DEX here, which has apparently a fair amount of value locked. If we look at DeFi Llama here, it says 983 million. I'm not 100% sure how accurate that stat is, but it should be somewhere around there, which is obviously very, very nice. And that runs down, kind of the news bits, the stats. As far as the actual price prediction, I feel like this crypto should be above $1,000 right now, to be honest. So, this will probably take a little bit of time, give it a few months, maybe a full year, but this is definitely a crypto that should probably be pushing above $500 right now as we speak. And moving into the next year or two, this is a crypto that should push above and break above $1,000 and start moving onwards towards 1,500 and above. So overall, I'm giving this a conservative price prediction of in the next 6 months or so, probably doubling from here. So $10 million market cap, $500 in price. And then looking a year to 2 years out, could be looking at a full $1,000 to $2,000 price for Elrond, which would bring it around a $20 to $40 billion market cap. I don't think this is going to become the biggest crypto ever, but I do think this is going to become a mainstay proof of stake smart contract blockchain that will continue to perform very well and steadily like it has. This is very hard to find even among some of the best coins out there, this type of steady performance, and I expect this pattern to continue. So really nothing that's making me bearish on this coin whatsoever. I just think it's going to stay one of the more medium-sized blockchains, but that's about it. In terms of actual price increase, it's still going to do very good. We are looking at least a 4x here to $1,000, which is already very, very good. Make sure to check out Femex. There's no real point in doing an in-depth technical analysis. We have a lot of support around this $223 area, and I expect just this overall steady uptrend to continue. So not much to say there. Make sure to check out my technical analysis master course. Follow me on Twitter for live market updates. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.